Do you think people can ever get enough salary to make them established in life?
If it's channeled well, why not? Because I think that so many people have gotten salaries that is enough to start a business, and they truly started a business by owning a business in another person that is entrepreneurship.
Grace Ofure Ibakomo,
the money farmer, real estate mogul, and founder of Life Card Company.
You wrote a book, and I when I saw the topic of the book, I said, what is this? You said 9 to 5 is not a scam.
Absolutely correct.
If it's not working for a person, it's either the employer is a...
It's either the employee is a scam or the employer is a scam. That's why the book addresses both.
It addresses both.
Yeah.
But you have never done 9 to 5.
Funny enough, I've not. And you're surprised I'm the first person to write a book like this?
The question is, are you even in the right place are you the best place to write such a book?
Because
who started her business journey in 2003 selling thrifted clothes on the streets of Lagos and turned that same grit, faith, and hunger.
This is not the conventional declassified, so I'm going to argue. We might have some royal rumble, some back and forth in this conversation.
I can't sit on any computer. I'll be bored. No matter how much you're going to pay me, even $1 million. I will not sit with you.
You'll be bored for $1 million?
Yes, I will be bored. That's to tell you that I'm not moved by money.
You'll be bored for $1 million?
Very bored.
For $1 million?
For $1 million, I will not sit under a computer to...
You will resign?
I will tell you I'm not interested. Because money is cheap to make. If I'm in my element.
People are going through a lot. These things you're saying can...
What am I saying?
Into an international real estate empire that is now teaching thousands of Africans how to build generational wealth through property.
You are not poor. I don't understand. I'm trying to... Nobody was born poor. People inherited poverty. There is no poverty anywhere. Poverty is in the mind of people. There is nothing... What is poverty? Can't you see that it's inheritance?
If I don't have money in my pocket, it's not in my mind though. Huh? There's no money. There's no money in my pocket.
Do you know how many people that are rich that are very poor?
How do you mean?
Poverty is not the absence of financial money. That's not poverty. Poverty is bigger than money. Poverty is lack of knowledge. Because you can have money and you know nothing.
Do you think the Muslim countries are more strategic in terms of wealth?
I think that because we have an illusion that God is doing everything for us, which is not what he said.
I want you to answer this question like this. You have staffs. I'm going to describe them. You answer simply. Sack or train. Now, this one is loyal but thinks very slowly.
You will sack yourself.
Has integrity but lazy.
I'll train.
Hardworking but quarrelsome.
I'll train.
Basic in thinking but always show up.
I'll train.
Late coming but solves problem.
You don't need to come. Solve my problem.
Hey friends, I want to welcome you to the Classified Podcast. Myself and my team, we've been working so hard behind the scene to get different intellectual conversations across to you. We know that these conversations will form the basis for what will change our world as we know it, because words form narratives shape culture. And this is the reason why I want to invite you to join me on this journey, not just as one who is going to view this today. I want to have you on board with me. And I like for you to just do these 3 quick things for me. Number 1, I'd like for you to like this particular podcast. Don't just watch, just like. I want you to do that for me. And when you do this, the algorithm takes this to as many people as possible who can now have access to enjoy the very same thing you're enjoying. Also, I'd like for you to drop comment. Let's know how this has impacted you, things you've learned, and sometimes just your own view. And I'd like for you to also subscribe on this YouTube channel. I'd like for us to grow together as a community. I look forward to having you again and again on the Classified Podcast, and I can't wait to see you some other time. Thank you. So you wrote a book, and by the way, this is not the conventional declassified. So I have my sister here in the studio today, and so I'm going to argue just for the start. As we're going to start this conversation, we might have some royal rumble, some back and forth in this conversation. When she's how do I describe you now? Is it big money bag woman? You said you have anointing for making money, right? How did you put it?
What you just said?
You have anointing for making money.
Yeah, I said, I see money in everything. Yeah. So I said grace. I have grace for making money.
Yeah, I received that grace. By the way, You've inspired me in many ways.
Yeah.
But today we are not here to talk about what you have inspired me about. We're here to argue.
Don't worry.
So you wrote a book.
I will still inspire
You wrote a book. And I when I saw the topic of the book, I said, what is this? You said 9 to 5 is not a scam.
Absolutely correct.
I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Can 9 to 5 make anybody rich?
9 to 5 can make you rich if you understand why you are there, the reason you are there, and it aligns with your purpose. It aligns with your value. It can, because 9 to 5 is a means to an end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not that you went to learn, like people say, I go and learn to open my own. No. The book says you don't need to open your own to be rich in a 9 to 5.
Are you serious?
And I'm serious about it.
Do you think people can ever get enough salary to make them established in life?
If it's channeled well, why not? Because I think that so many people have gotten salaries that is enough to start a business, and they truly started a business by owning a business in another person that is entrepreneurship. So, because there are only 2 ways to be wealthy.
Yeah.
And the only 2 ways is business and investment. Those are the only 2 ways.
9 to 5 is not part of it.
9 to 5 is not part of it. But whatever your income can be put into this depends on what the income is.
And that brings me to the 3rd question. So you believe that everyone that has 9 to 5 should have side hustle?
No, I don't think so. Because sometimes it brings not only conflict, it brings distraction.
Is business one side hustle? For a 9 to 5 person?
The 9 to 5 itself is business. You didn't know? Let me tell you why I said so. Before you got the job, you wrote a CV.
Yeah.
Then they called you for an interview. You did negotiation. Then in negotiation, you were given an offer. So what's business?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's business? So the reason why a lot of people do not make it in 9 to 5 and think that they cannot be worthy with 1 to 5 is a concept that they use in entering that job. 9 to 5 over the years, why I wrote the book, is anything about 9 to 5 is a scam. 9 to 5 cannot make me wealthy. 9 to 5. So I had my own experiences. I had 9 to 5 is this, 9 to 5 is that. With that fixed mental attitude, you already are not seeing the opportunities you will have there because you came in with a mindset of a slave.
But you have never done 9 to 5.
Funny enough, I have not. And you're surprised I'm the first person to write a book like this.
The question is, are you even in the right place are you in the best place to write such a book?
Because I have seen, so why I think I'm in the best place to write it is what I did to a 9 to 5 that worked with me. And I see that the way that worked, it only worked because I was not in that shoes to see the way they see it. Because the belief of what you see is what you are. Anything else is not who you are. So what you believe today you are is what you are. If you believe that this is just a place to pass by, you are going to be a pass by. If you believe that ownership is here and this is why I'm here, then it's going to be a different ball game. And that is why I wrote that book from the position of, if you look at the book, if you read it, it's both for the employee and the employer. Okay. Because there's a role for 9 to 5 not to be a scam from both ends. Yeah. So if I played the other end, and I saw what I did with it, so I knew that if the other person was able to do exactly what I was thinking, then it's not a scam. And so what did I not do? I now tried this idea. Let me tell you something. Everything that you can do and do it again and get the same result is not a miracle. Yeah, it is applying principles that will always work. And anything you do and you can't do it again is a mistake. Yeah. So before I wrote that book, you should know. If you know me very well, it's something that I have tested out. And I see that, oh boy, this thing is just what people don't know. I don't even think the world knows it. So I'm happy that I'm here because this whole podcast will shake a lot of tables from the business owner and the. So one person is coming. It's not a scam. It's either you are a scam or your employee is a scam.
So if it is not working, that's it. If it's not working for a person, it's either the employer is a.
It's either the employee is a scam or the employer is a scam. That's why the book addresses both.
It addresses both.
Yeah, even to nation self. He addresses nation inside it because it's ideology. It's is the concept of what we already think about.
So
When I was growing up, there's something about 9 to 5. Everything that we are brainwashed. And so we act in the way that we understood 9 to 5 to be. And so that is why it takes a rewiring of your mind to understand that 9 to 5 is not a scam. And that was why you didn't see the book everywhere. You know why?
yes.
When I wrote the book, I discovered that if they just read the book, it won't work. Because man is what he thinks he is. So I made it a course. So that you will stay with me for 3 months and we rewire your mind. Do you know that the testimony of that book, many people that resigned said if they saw that book, they would never resign.
Really?
Yes. And they will never resign. I'm telling you, if you read that book, you take the course, you will not resign because everything you are looking for outside is inside the place you are working.
But what if I feel that the premise of the book is one-sided in the sense that for the employer not to have wasted his or her time, it means that the employee, it means that we must talk about an employer who knows what he's doing and has a good heart.
Okay, so why do you want to work with an employer that does not have a good heart? It starts from there. It's in the book too. You don't understand what I'm just saying. You cannot generalize need. Why do you do anything?
People are going through a lot.
Okay, do you know that when I want to employ you,
yes,
and you tell me that anything, I don't employ you, you don't know what you want.
When you want to employ a person,
yes,
and you ask for the amount they should be paid,
not even amount, like what do you really want to do? Anything you give to me, I will do.
You will not employ the person.
Never.
That's a red flag.
You don't need an employment if you don't know what you want. So that you got a job and somebody is treating you how they are not supposed to treat you, how do you treat yourself?
Yeah.
It's not all about the employer. The employee, how do you treat yourself? When I say, for example, a lot of people don't want to do marketing. I cannot do another job that is not marketing.
You can't.
I can't. I can't sit under the computer. I'll be bored. No matter how much you're going to pay me, even $1 million, I will not sit with you.
You'll be bored for $1 million.
Yes, I will be bored. That's to tell you that I'm not moved by money.
You'll be bored for $1 million.
Very bored.
For $1 million.
For $1 million, I will not sit under a computer to become.
You resign.
I will tell you I'm not interested. Because money is cheap to make. If I'm in my element.
People are going through a lot. These things you're saying can
What am I
anger.
saying? They will not be angry. That is why they are angry. Anybody that is angry at the truth needs to listen to me very well. And I don't have a problem when people get angry because I've seen many people that were angry. Later, they send their wives for me to come and change. You can be angry because what you are hearing is not what you like to hear. And that's why you are where you are. Anything that you accept and you still remain at the same level you are, you need to listen to people you don't want to listen to. And I'm serious.
You believe money making is easy?
It's the easiest thing. It is easier for me to make $1 million than to change your mind.
What?
Because I have tried it. I was given a new assignment by my maker to change the mind of human beings because what is keeping people in anywhere they are is their mind. And I have tried to do it. It's just like the day Jesus Christ said, if this cup passes away from me, because it is easier. Some people, I give them money because I'm tired of trying to change their mind. Because I know what they can be if only they have this mind shift from a beggar to a giver. No, like giving of their value.
I have a very sincere question.
Very sincere. You can go ahead and.
What are the first signs you see in people and you know when you see these signs, you know this person will be very poor?
Beggar mentality.
Wow.
Yeah. As long as you can see, I can't be very hungry to the extent to reduce myself to beg, even when I was the poorest in this Lagos. I have seen poverty very well. I've lived in it.
You sold Okirika.
I did not beg. Do you know that when my elder one sent me money because I'm poor, I drop it in the altar that nobody will feed me in Lagos. Because the cheapest way to be poor is to be a beggar.
Me, I begged before.
Because you were still in the mindset of begging.
I beg my friends. You say send me 102K deal. I beg.
Urgent.
That deal.
But I don't think if you know what I know, then you will do
Definitely.
it. So it's knowledge gap.
But there are people who live in that mentality perpetually.
Then if you will ever beg, you beg for knowledge.
Wow.
Yeah, because if you beg for food, you go back to beg for food. if you beg for knowledge, you will never beg again. And apply the knowledge. So if you bring somebody like me to this podcast, there's nothing else you want to say.
Yeah.
I have been in the lowest of the low. So this one, I can give you 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 that I did. No capital. So what are you saying? Many people are waiting for capital. Did you give me capital to do any business? I find it difficult today, sir, to do business with capital. Because capital is not what you need. You need wisdom. That is the truth. Okay, let me give you a scenario.
You know, all the guests
Wait,
I've been bringing, I don't argue with them, but this is my sister, so I'm going to argue.
Yes, let me give you an example.
You don't need capital.
I don't have capital to start a business. I go to Okerika markets and I know that I don't have capital to buy. So I go very early. I broker a deal with the owner of the bale. I say, you know what? Open this bale. I keep 10 clothes. I go to the junction. Look for people to come and buy from the guy. The guy gives me 50 naira per cloth. I make 800 naira. I carry my 10 that I bought. I took it aside. Please tell me which capital did you give me inside? And I trek to that market from back of my house in Agege. So sometimes when people beg me, it irritates me. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry because I know that by giving to you, I am not going to make you rich. I'm just going to make you a beggar forever. So I moved from there. Guess what? Yeah. I was committed and faithful. So later, when my clothes is not plenty, the guy adds to my own because I am diligent. I take it out, bring it back, and also bring back the one he gave to me. He gives me a gig. Before you know, he started giving me bail. Then I open a shop. So the growth was moving. It's not one day I opened the shop. So the truth is, capital is not the problem. What have you tried to do? Somebody came to me and said, now I want to tell you why capital is not the problem. Then he wants to open a poultry. I said, that's very good. Why? Say because she wants to sell eggs. I said, how many have you sold? Say, no, the feasibility study, business plan. I said, okay.
All those grammar.
I said, no problem. The reason why I cannot give you my money, you didn't show me how many supermarkets you are already supplying. So now, all you have to do is to have a poultry to supply. So what do you mean? I said, okay. Do you know how many poultries are in Lagos? I said, yes. I said, have you gone there to sell the eggs for them? And then you now have like 500 poultry, 500 supermarkets. Let's even say 10 supermarkets you are supplying. So every day you supply 3,000 eggs. So when you came to meet me now, you tell me, ma, I supply 3,000 eggs. So in a month, I will supply 3,000 times 30. So all I just need is a poultry to supply those customers. Poultry is not your problem. Go and start from the end to the beginning. Even the people in the studio, they are putting their hand in their head.
Wow.
Do you see that the capital was not the problem?
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of capitals you have given to people, they didn't come back with results, sir.
Very true.
Thank you.
Apart from beggarly mentality, what
you have learned 9 to 5. You can see that
I'm coming
me
back.
and you
I'm coming
today.
back. I'm going to go back and forth. Apart from that mentality that immediately shows that someone will be poor, what else shows you again? You want to give some more?
When you talk too much without action. I act before I talk. Once I'm talking to you right now, thank God you know me. Before you finish it, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I come back. Because two things will happen. Is that I succeed, I don't succeed.
Yeah.
But trying to succeed or not succeed, something will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, too many learning. You are like a rocket chair with distance. You are moving, motion, but no distance. Get to that place. What will happen will happen. Just go. Do you know how many things I've tried to go and I came back with too much results? But people are still waiting to go. You just go. So sometimes, why are people afraid to go? The capture of the mind is all the mind. Why are you afraid to fail? Are you the first person to fail? I don't even fail. It's process. You call it failure, I call it process. So when you start saying, she failed, I say, it was a process. So. Because if I didn't go through the process, I will not get to where I'm going to. So depends on what you call anything that you call anything. What did I just say? That was good. Depends on what you call anything that you call anything. You call it failure. I call it process. And guess what? Do you know what you call something? That's what it is.
True. True.
Because the first day I meet you now, and you gave me a drink, I call it a bottle.
Yeah.
The next time, that's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah.
Then another day I come, I've never seen this thing, and I pick it. And when I was here, what they used it for was to hit somebody and break the head. What do I call it? A weapon.
True.
So it's actually what...
Based on what it is called.
Brother, You are what you think you are. Not what anything says you are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Apart from that, saying too many things without action, do you want to give more?
Too many knowledge without action. I see a lot of people learn a lot. You come to me, you have learned this one, 21 days. You come again, you learn this one. The one you have learned, use it now. I don't finish. Okay, recently, everything that I teach, I practice. So people have been telling me they've taken a course on AI. You are still saying you want to take on that. I said, the one you have taken. So me too, I saw one AI. I saw that this AI collected money from me. For collecting money from me, I know I have to make that money. What did I do? I just did what the AI did. And the money, so I practiced how the AI convinced me to give them $90. As I speak to you, I made $9,000, please, sir. I just applied it. I didn't wait to learn it finish. I'm still learning it. But now I'm excited to learn it because I've not even learned it. I'm making money. So when I finish learning it, I'll make money more. You learn too much. The one you have learned, go and use it.
Let me ask you a personal question. Because what you're saying is very important. On a personal note, I tell you that it's true.
It's true.
I'm
Everybody that has moved from ground zero to be a success cannot not be like me. It's the same principle. So that is why it is easy for me to say, you can be rich, you can be successful, if only you listen to me and act accordingly.
The way you're saying it, I saw one of your videos. I consider it quite audacious. You know what you said?
What did I say?
You said that nobody should take money advice on people who have never been at their level or suffered before.
What would they advise you? I don't understand. The strategy is not going to be this. It's not going to align. You can come and advise my children.
So if Dangote should call for a money class, I should not attend.
It depends on what you want to go and learn there.
How to come out of poverty?
No, was he ever in poverty?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I didn't hear.
So anybody who has never been poor.
Let me tell you something. I listened to biography of people.
Yes.
And the truth is, maybe the father's father did some things that we did too. So somebody must start.
Somebody started it.
Yes. Old money and new money. In my own generation, I'm the one that started it. My children don't think the way I think. Sometimes they think I don't know what I'm thinking about.
Really?
Because they don't understand what I think. Because they don't know what I'm talking about. So the day my daughter wanted to start a business, he didn't go to the bank. Are you surprised? He came to me. When Dangote told us about the business, he collected from my father. When I wanted to start a business, the bank did not want to give me money because I don't have name. Now that my father is running record. Please. So sometimes money is not important. What is important is leverage on name.
Again, name.
Name. Why did the banks not employ me as a copper? They asked for my contacts. And if you shake the contacts, there's no con or tat. The only thing that was there is Holy Ghost.
Wow.
Yeah. And sometimes when the Holy Ghost wants to do something, don't need a man. And so he doesn't need a man.
Wow.
He can make you from anywhere. So the Holy Ghost was the only con. Because even if I want to employ somebody, I didn't blame them. I need contacts now. Because if I employ you now, it's not better. I know many people are in your telephone number. If you bring it out now, there'll be business.
Yeah.
So somebody must produce the contacts. If my daughter came to launch a bag in Nigeria from Canada, whose contact bought all the bags? Why are we deceiving ourselves? Our friends did not, the bag that is selling in dollars, which our friends we buy it. It was my friends that came to buy it. What did she do? She leveraged on what?
Names.
Okay, no, read Book of Rich Man. There are so many lessons there. I'm not saying there are no lessons. I said, find out if the lessons will work for you.
Particularly. Based on where you are.
That's not there. Then the second thing I said, if a poor man says, they will tell you 5 things to be rich. Find out if the person used it. Because if I tell you anything to be rich, I've used it. I can never tell you anything that will make you rich that I've not used. Because I'm not sure. So most times, 7 things that will make you a billionaire, 50 things that will make you a billionaire, 500 things that make the person is not a billionaire. If it's going to make you a billionaire, why are you talking? Become billionaire. Some of us will teach because we know that these things will change people, not because you are trying to make me rich.
I want to ask you a personal question.
You have said personal question like 3 times.
That's
so
why
I'm
you are
used
here.
to it.
Yeah, that's why you are here. At the point, this one is for me. You just sat down and knew that, wait, I'm now a billionaire.
I don't know. I don't know who told me more.
I'm not setting you up for kidnapping, don't worry. How did you feel?
I didn't even know.
Eh?
I don't even know.
Are you saying you don't know?
I don't know because
Even
I don't
now?
think like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the challenge. That's when somebody start thinking I'm a billionaire. It's not a billionaire. Yes. There is nobody that is at that level of success that ever cease to think like that. And that is why people always say they are too ambitious with all you have. No, they don't see what they have. They have.
I get it.
It's just
I get it.
areas. You call it money. We call it numbers. We are going. They don't know. That's why you feel like, why are they still worrying themselves? No, that's who they are. That's the ability of knowledge that they are. They are just keep going. It is you that is seeing that one. We are just going to make lives better.
Do you think upbringing plays major role in poverty continuity?
If it is the inheritance, we inherited poverty. What you inherited, it's very hard though after you have inherited poverty to be rich. It's the hardest thing to do. Not the making of the money, the changing of. Do you know that when you inherit something, it's your own?
Yeah.
How do you reject inheritance? It takes some time. We inherited the day you go. When they gave birth to me, when I woke up, by the time they reduced the ogi instead of a camel. You just woke up into. You are not poor. I don't understand. I'm trying to. Nobody was born poor. People inherited poverty. There is no poverty anywhere. Poverty is in the mind of people. There is nothing. What is poverty? Can't you see that it's inheritance?
If I don't have money in my pocket, it's not in my mind though.
Huh?
There's no money in my pocket.
Do you know how many people that are rich that are very poor?
How do you mean?
Poverty is not the absence of financial money. That's not poverty. Poverty is bigger than money. Poverty is lack of knowledge. Because you can have money and you know nothing. So you need to understand what poverty is. So you don't always say poverty, and you are tracing it. Because many rich people are poor. Once you are rich and you are stingy, you are poor. I'm telling you.
It's a thing of the mind.
It's a thing of the mind. How come some rich people will still go somewhere and find it difficult? Their choices. Let me tell you, let me know if you're just no matter how much you have now, let me give you a test. You want to eat blueberry. You get to a shop and strawberry is cheaper. You have the money and you make up your mind, let me just buy blueberry. You are poor. Poverty is a state of
You make up your mind
mind.
to just buy the strawberry because you are poor.
You're poor. It's a state. Do you understand? That's why you have state.
And today this thing pay me pass.
It's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. So that is why you see some people kill for money. They are poor.
Some people do what?
Kill for money.
True.
They are poor.
True.
So when you say poverty, don't you understand what wealth is? Wealth is a nature of love, a nature of giving, a nature of a problem solver, a nature of a solution provider. Guess what? If you have those characteristics in your mind, you will have money.
True.
So let us first of all understand it. So in case we want to teach people, first of all, take their mindset off material things. Because a man was not built or born to chase money. Money was supposed to chase a man. The day you continue and don't stop chasing money, that is why you can take a 9 to 5 that you know it is not your is opposite of who you are and what you want to be, because you are going for the money.
So you think the real frustration is not in the 9 to 5? It is in the fact that people are taking what they have no connection to.
I said it and I will say it again.
Wow.
No matter what you think, there are some things I will not do. Carry computer and something like secretary work, admin. No, I will be too bored. Operations. Even if you have do you know there are some businesses right now in Dubai that are so lucrative? Grace Ofure cannot do it because he has to do with operations. I can't. I will be sick. But people will take it for the money. So, I can't. I'm strategic. All I see is money. When I come here now, I can tell you 200, 500 things, organization on how to make money. But you can't call me to do the operations. But I can show you where the money is. So why will I go and take a contract of interior design, even my own house, because I want money? Because we were not designed like that. We were designed in out. That is out in. So when you want to deal with this thing, you sit down. And what was I designed for? And once you create that value, money will come. Money gravitates towards value.
Anyway, there's
money gravitates towards solution. Somebody said does not have money. I went to one embassy that day. I sat down. They came to collect 400. Collect for my daughter. I said, why? He said there's no chair. We had one that brought the chairs. You're supposed to queue. What did the guy do? Give us solution. Chair that he did not buy, he rented it. Other people came. They were getting angry. They will not bring a chair for us to sit down. No, they have chairs inside. You are the one that want to jump, that you have queue to the end of the road. That's not their business. When you come inside the embassy, they will give you chair. Somebody was thinking and looked at all the old people, all the old men. They come very early, 5 o'clock. They are standing. What did he do? He just went there, took 1,000, maybe he borrowed it, went to rent chair. Guess what? One chair. I'm sure 5 people sat down. Calculate the money by yourself. You want to calculate it?
No.
Why? That person had the right mental attitude. A poor man will only see this embassy are useless people. A rich man in the mind that does not have money will see money in these people standing. So what do those two people need? Is knowledge.
Knowledge.
That one knew that in knowledge that if I solve a problem, I have money. The other one said, embassy did not bring chair.
There was something we were discussing. You have businesses in the Middle East.
Middle East.
Dubai.
It's booming.
Even in the midst of the war.
Don't let
that's blood money.
I don't understand. Nobody has died. The things you are watching.
You are making more money now,
The
right?
things you are watching on social media, some of them are not real.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's always money in crisis.
Yeah.
So when there's crisis, what do you see? Money or bullets?
You see money in crisis.
Ah, my God. What happened in 24 hours? I was not the one that told you. It's on news. The kind of real estate transaction that was closed in 24 hours, it's record breaking. It has never happened in war. Do you know why? It's my thought process. When other people were seeing war, I was looking for the opportunities in the war. So, it's opportunity meets war.
In the midst of that.
In the midst of that.
That's the way your mind works.
That's the way my mind, because my mind was focused on that. And that was what I was seeing. I was able to see an opportunity that nobody saw. And I capitalized on the opportunity. What did I do? Went to a community, opened their eyes to that opportunity that was not on media. Because before anything come outside, people have cashed out. And I put it on the table. And guess what? The intelligent people saw what I was seeing. For the first time, everybody was afraid that one day media will come, Dubai will be over. This Dubai showed to us that they are ready for the war before you came. Because the day you know a man is in his days of adversity. A poor man, we only see the misery. The rich man is seeing that, boy, these guys are ready. And guess what? What is now the opportunity? One, I am ready. Two, a rich man is always looking for, how do I benefit from the problem of people? And what did I do? I brought the benefit of the problem. And guess what? Boom. I have everything I wanted to do in 1 year, I'm done. And thank God it's a tax-free country.
Exactly where I'm going next.
And now because I'm also saying that it's in Dubai. It's tax-free.
Anthony Joshua lost almost 50% of his last earning.
Yeah.
To both UK and US government.
Good.
Millions of.
He has moved to our country.
Now he moved his tax records, his tax residence to
no tax.
A country. Is that Dubai or
Dubai?
UAE?
It's
Yes.
Dubai.
So
yeah.
So now look at that, and I want us to look at it in this perspective.
He
Nigeria,
lost too much money. If you had known me before
he
that
lost
time,
too much. Yeah.
the money was too much. And every day I'm crying, I'm asking people, do you know why? People don't do business. I did a video on that, and I said, when you are not logical and you are sentimental, you're not ready to be rich.
When you're not logical and you're sentimental.
Sometimes people just stay in places because they are sentimental. It's emotion feeling. When it comes to money, there's no emotion in it.
Strategy.
It's strategy. So I'm not into, it must still be my village, must still be anywhere money is. It's money, it's not me. It's a tool. You should go and work hard. I said I collected rent in Dubai and collected it from ATM. They didn't remove even ATM charges. I put my sir, leave it.
Do you think the Muslim countries are more strategic in terms of wealth creation?
I think that because we have an illusion that God is doing everything for us, which is not what he said. You know, there's so many things I've seen people say, they think it's in the Bible. Do you not think that heaven help those that help themselves is in the Bible? Cleanliness is God next to godliness because you are a man of God now. Yeah. When I was growing up, they told me it's in the Bible.
Was in the Bible, yeah.
So there are so many things that people think is in the Bible, it's not in the Bible. But those people that are not carrying Bible,
yeah,
they are more strategic. Why do you think that Dubai is giving people tax? You don't know why?
Tax-free.
Do you know why?
Why?
Money goes to where? Value. Abi?
Yes, value.
Very good. So they sat down. It's a blueprint. They sat down. It's a business model. And said, we don't have anything. We have desert. What do we need? Money. Okay. What can we give in exchange? The day you are able to give somebody something that is more than what you are collecting, too much money comes to your table.
True.
Should I say that again?
True.
The day if a man perceives that what you are giving them is more than what you are receiving, they will give you money.
They will give more.
That is why people give me money.
Yes.
Because I always give more than. So then I said, okay, what are these people not giving these people? Number one, they are taking their tax. Number two, no security. Number three, what did they do? They opened their door and said, this thing that they are not giving you people, we will give you in abundance. So what did they give them? Value. So they said, come, we will not collect your 40%, 50%, some funny percent. You just come. But what did they do with that? They started to develop. So they don't collect tax, they collect service charge. They don't collect tax. All the transportation that you are coming to use is their money. All the lights is their money. Sometimes tax is not what you need. You need a running economy. It's more money than tax. Do you know how much those people are making? Tourism.
True.
Safety. That is why they don't joke with it. The day Nigerians said they wanted to come out, they told them stay in your household. Because you only contribute 3% to our GDP. 3%. Because when our company was trying to open, so they gave us all these experts to look at the books. And I asked this question because, say, why are you people, after the money we are giving you, I said, which one? Because you don't have data. You don't know that these people are data driven. In business, there is no speaking in tongues, even if you will speak in tongues. What speaking in tongues does, that people don't know, is to open your eyes to see opportunities. But strategy is another game entirely. So they said, we have data. The data shows that people are doing 3%. So the people that have the money doing the 3%, we still want them. They are not plenty people. The people that are coming to steal gold, steal all these things, they are not Stay in your country because they live. How can you go to a mass country and touch the very thing that they live for, which is security? And you say, why have they not been able to bring you back? Do you know that my kids can live there in Dubai and come the next day and be straying on the street? Nothing happens. Nobody. I have left a bucking bag. You will leave it in the junction. You will go. Even police will not touch it to keep it in police
in a
station.
Muslim country.
I don't. Let's not talk Muslim or Christian. A country
Talk
of the
about a
Lord.
country.
It belongs to God. The whole earth is the Lord's.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that they just understand the concept of wealth. When I give, I would receive. Everybody's moving their monies there. Why won't you even move your money there? You don't need CCTV camera. Do you know how many cameras you put in your small kiosk? The pressure. You put camera inside Obaka. You put camera in. You don't need all that. I misplaced a phone in Dubai. When I got to the place, I said, I told when security, I misplaced the phone. It looks like when I was entering, they put the camera on my head. So immediately when I left the phone, they told me where it is. So it looks like there's a satellite on the head of everybody. Brother. So they gave to the world what the world refused to give to their brothers and sisters. And they got.
Do you know about Islamic bank in Nigeria?
Do they have?
Islamic bank in Nigeria.
I hear that the Islamic bank, they don't used to collect
they don't interest on loans.
I don't know if they have here. I'm not a very banky person. Because you do too much of bank, you might not be rich.
You want to say that again? Please.
If you do too much of bank, you might not be rich for people like us.
Putting money in bank?
Yeah, because when you are growing, you don't know how to use bank's money. Because you can't even have the opportunity to use their money. So bank become a collection center for you, not where to keep your money. Until you get to when you are big enough to control the bank. So if you think you are listening to those people and you put your money in the bank, you have all men miserable. You think it's the same interest rate? Sir, do you know I was surprised that the interest rate they give to some people in this country, I don't want to mention it. Why would they give you that interest rate? How much do you have? So why do you keep your small money to give to those people?
Some people's life savings is another person's interest rate.
I told you. What is the question?
I said we are going to argue.
And I've not seen a lot of arguments.
I don't have energy for that.
Aha.
I don't have energy for that.
Because I only talk on things that I know about. Wow.
Let me ask you. Okay, go ahead.
You hear from somebody a podcast. Hey, your bank fees. The guy is doing some numbers that in your generation you have not seen it. So that's the strategy. These strategies that does not work in the same place. So. There are strategies that will work for me might not work for you. So what then do you do? And we always say, go to the people that are like you and ask them, give me the truth if they are willing to give it to you. But sometimes you feel that truth is not what they did. That's the confusion. If I tell you what I did now and I tell you to go and do it, you will not believe. My new work is now to help you to believe. We are on it. That's why I'm happy that I'm here, trying to help them to believe. This 9 to 5, you have not finished it too. I'm the one asking you now.
I think I get the concept and where you're coming from.
So let me just tell you. If you're in 9 to 5, if you're not in a 9 to 5, you might never have opportunity for you to see some opportunities. So if you have positioned yourself well, you know what you know your onions, you have invested in yourself, you get into a 9 to 5, and it's the place that you really know that it aligns with your value. All you do is to take ownership. In taking ownership, CEOs like us, some CEOs are very restless. So they're about, if it's not working, then let's move to another thing. So what are you supposed to do? You seize the opportunity of that one that is not working. If any of my staff picks up what did not work and it works, come to the table. He's co-founder. Straight up. It didn't work.
So you want to come again with that?
Yes.
If someone picks up what doesn't work and makes it work, you are bringing the person to the table as a co-founder.
Co-founder, because I didn't succeed, what is the pride for? I should play it. So I own 1, 2, tried 1, did not work. So I move it back. I have 2. I tried another one, did not work. So I move it back. So these 2 is not working. Then I have this stars. He moves, very faithful. He understands, I miss this one. He does it. This one tried, I miss this one. So what happens? 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I now have. So I said, found, take 20%, give me 80. 80 plus 80, 160, plus these 2. Strategy. Why are you doing competition with? You will still go. I identify people and just allow them leverage on me. That's all. Do you know how many companies I have like that? I won't tell you. Next question. 9 to 5. If they didn't come as 9 to 5, they will never have this opportunity. They will never have this brand. They struggle. Come in. Will it work everywhere? It will work as long as you are ready that you're in the place that it will work. And it will always work. So I'm looking for like 20 companies like that. Should I add tongues? Baki Sutali Gedebosh. We are co-founders. And we wear t-shirts and jeans like this. And what's happening? I'm making progress. What have you done as impact? How much can you spend?
Yeah.
I don't know why the studio is quiet. Are you guys naturally like this? Are you? This classified. So you see, this is for those that you need therapy. Because sometimes things like this can make you feel there's a challenge. There's no challenge. You just Google this name. You need therapy. Google it. They can solve some problems. So if you think that this podcast is making you, just check it out.
Spire Global.
You know them, Abi? They are very good. Trauma, any trauma, even if it's trauma of Grace Ofure.
I've never laughed this hard.
So you are traumatic because I'm telling you the truth. Call them. Very easy. Just put it on your Google map. Google. To come and they are close to you.
When you look at Nigerians, after this declassified, I need to go and rest my head. I should have known what I was asking for. But it's all right. Let me try being the element. When you look at Nigerians,
Yes.
and you look at the poverty level in the country,
It's painful.
do you still see opportunity in the midst of that?
Too much opportunities. Nigeria itself and the people is the opportunity. And to really speak from my heart, I have become very emotional
About this country?
about this country. Because we are a people that have so much. Nigeria is not a poor nation. It's the people that are poor. As a nation, we are not a poor nation. But the challenge is many people do not understand the concept of a nation. A nation founder has a vision. Everybody in Nigeria, we were not the part of the people that founded Nigeria. So you don't know what the concept of the nation is. We are living in the life that the founders have created for us. And that is why, to first of all succeed, you have to live above the nation in your mind. Unless you become a victim of the creation of Nigeria. And I'll tell you why. Because as a nation, so many things that we have been told it's a lie. So we are living a lie. So if you live a lie, and a lie is in the office for 50 years, it is still what? A lie. So how then do you now take yourself out of this trap? It's to first of all wipe out everything that you have ever been told that is not correct and reprogram correct things. But what people try to do is to put an Android software into an iPhone phone. So you have to first of all deweed everything that you ever think that you know. Then you are ready to get in new knowledge. Because in the same Nigeria, many people are doing very well that are not thieves.
True.
Okay, so how did they succeed? Many of them, if they tell you the truth, is that they took themselves out of the concept of what Nigeria and just thought of how do I become a solution in Nigeria. And that is why the day I find a leader in Africa, a true leader we know. Do you know how we know? Oh no. It's not a leader that gives people job that I'm looking for. Because people have job and they are still poor.
What's the leader?
It's a leader that invests in the people's mind in Africa.
Wow.
Because our minds is where the problem is. The people that founded these nations gave us a mindset that we are not enough. They know who we are. So the only way to keep us under was to give us a picture of who they want us to be and which we have decided to be minus me. So now, the leader that I'm looking for is a leader that will invest not in palliative, but it will invest in the minds of this nation and tell them, I believe in you and you can. And I'm coming. It's not, this is because leaders are going to watch this podcast. Because if you don't change their mental attitude, no matter the infrastructure you put, they will break it down.
Yeah.
If you like, buy keke, they will get accident with the keke. Because you have not shown them that they are royalty. Every Nigerian is royalty. Because we have built, and God is a God-owned country. So there's something about Nigerians. You might say we pray too much. That is why we are still together. So there is something about a Nigerian person. Only that some pray and don't act. So I don't have a problem with prayer. After praying, go and do something. But I'm saying that a leader, do you know that in America, the less privileged, do you know what they do to them? They get them mentors. And the mentors, if you are looking for a job, the government says until you get a job, you will not be paid as a mentor. So what that means is, I will pay for a mentor to mentor you to get a good job in a big establishment. Then the mentor will what? Be paid. What did they do? They invested in the mind, because once a mentor works on this person becomes a solution. No, they will invest in rice. So the mentors have to do the job for this. Do you think that if Nigeria pays me to mentor 1,000 people, they will become job givers? No, they will give them rice because they truly don't want transformation.
You think they don't want transformation?
I don't think you want transformation when you don't invest. Do we even know what is mentorship? Sometimes people think that mentorship is that somebody wants to collect money for you. How much can you pay me? You can't. Do you know my value? Mentorship is cutting short of the madness you could have. Let me not use one band. It's cutting short the time you will have wasted. Do you know in real estate, there is a lot of waste if you... It's just like somebody coming to real estate now. He wants to collect money from people to build when cement can move. Do you know how many problems I have in real estate because I did not have a mentor? Do you think anybody that I'm mentoring will do that? Never. You don't build a house, you don't sell until it's ready. If you don't have the money, get 10 of you together and build one. After selling, you share the profit. Don't do that. Because at the end of the day, you are the scam. How are you scam? Smith's 2,000 to 10,000. Many died. Many of my colleagues died. Why? No mentorship.
Wow.
Nobody told us what to do and what not to do. Me, I was so I don't want to go to that. We call 500 people to buy a plot of land. Then when my mentee wanted to do it, I said, if you do it, I will beat you up.
Wow.
Because that is going to be your first downfall. And if you don't know how to rise again, like me, you are down.
We're gone.
So that's mentorship. The government must invest in mentors. And guess what? Not mentors that don't know what they are doing. Mentorship is not about qualification. It's about true transformation. And you cannot teach what you have not succeeded in.
Yeah.
The truth is that there are some things I want to learn now. There are some people I will never learn it from.
Why?
If I want to learn how to grow anything, I will learn from you that have not seen anything you have grown. Because of the connection, they give you the thing to come and teach. Who are you teaching me? You also need to, as a government, get the right people. Don't be sentimental. This is true change and you want to change your people. You don't need to give them handouts. You need to give them mentors and pay.
So Nigeria needs to invest. Let's say Africa needs
Is
to invest
Africa
in mental development.
I see. You know why I can say this? Many have become rich under me. Wow. So what was the difference?
But sometimes, don't you think that the people themselves don't want those things?
I'm not saying everybody will want. It's 10%.
Have you observed what I just said?
No, it's very plenty. I said people that are not close to me. I've used what I've taught more than people that are close to me. So it's not a problem.
People prefer entertainment to what will change their lives.
No, the Bible says the poor. You know, recently, when I started crying in the night, I'll be weeping. Lord, I don't want to do this. You can't. He said, Grace, the poor you will have in your midst, but there are some people that are ready to change. Wow. I don't promise you everybody. Do your part. We'll just do our part. We are renewing mind. Yeah, I will get it. There's always a 10% law. Yeah? There is no way out of 100 people I will not deliver 10%. So I go again, bring another 10%. It's just going to take more time. But the truth is people are changing. That one I can testify. And in the comment section, maybe people will testify.
As one who mentors people, what's your biggest frustration?
They don't just believe that what I say they should do can do the magic. So I'm looking for technology to make them believe.
People don't trust their mentors.
They don't even trust themselves.
You feel it's trauma?
Maybe, that's why I'm worried. Maybe there's another lane. Because now, no, thank you so much. It might be trauma, because me, I'm not in that ministry. My friend is there. Maybe, because sometimes I wonder, why can't this person just know that this 1 + 1 is 2? It's very easy to make money. What is money? Money is come and learn this thing and look for somebody that don't know how to do it and tell the person I have it now. It's easy. When people laughed at me and said, you left Nigeria to Dubai, you were CEO in Nigeria. Mm. Now you're in Dubai that's why there was something I saw you say brokers are not broke. I'm a very wealthy person. Let me say I'm a broker. The truth of the matter is it was strategy. You know why? Those guys have done the job. I'm just leveraging on their Abby. Then I have people that cannot know how to go about it. And I go and tell them how to go about it. What did I do? I just brought a solution. But if I tell somebody that this was what happened, the turnover in Dubai, I can't compare. I can't even, because people were just looking for one person like Grace to appear there. Then I can. So I have somebody there now. And what is happening? They don't believe that that's all they need. Just a step and an opportunity. No, they feel. That's why you see a lot of people. They think that what they need is somebody that will tell them, go to the junction, 5 road junction, be there exactly 12. Make sure it's 1 minute after 12. They just want hard things. The things that make you rich are very simple. So once you don't package it to look, that's why they don't take some of us serious, because our own is very simple. I just say, you know what? You need to change your routine. I met somebody that went through a 21 days routine and told me that I never knew that I can read one book in 1 week working in London.
Wow.
Why? I just thought I'm busy. So what changed? Priority. How did you get the priority? 21 days routine. But some people are saying, no way. With that 21 days routine, can I tell you another thing? Let me tell you another thing. There was a lady that was in my mentorship. I was mentoring them. Then I said, if you have a business, what do you do? He said, okay, I do trainings in school. But the challenge is that they pay her not per student, but per school. I said, okay. If become very valuable that you will stop, tell them you're not coming again. First of all, accepted to stop and seeing that month anything can happen, no money. But how many people want to do that? So I said, now you go back to them and say, pay me per student. Then I said, okay, if you do that, make sure you do it in 3 schools. Peradventure, you will get 1. So she did it. They were paying her 150,000 with 50 students in the class. They negotiated to 225,000 times 50. Tell me how much it did. When it worked, I said, now look for 10 schools. In the 10 schools, you will get at least 3 schools. Wow. So from making, 150,000, she started to make 3 million a month. She sent me money. What did she do? Same thing. Now she employed 3 people. You have done like this now. They said they are coming here to ask me. Practical. You just follow me as I was. You know, some people, they will not follow. As I'm saying it, they're already telling themselves they have been programmed poverty, that the poverty has so dealt with their mental, physical, whether it's mental, they just don't be. Say, is it that one that will make me rich? But you see some people, that's why I'm still doing it too. They encourage me. I said, okay, ma. Gives me feedback. The woman said I shouldn't come back. I said, don't worry. But the time she sent me the voice note, I started crying. Then the Lord said, I don't tell you. There are plenty, they will hear. Not everybody. Now, he said, now, ma, I want to start making 5 million a month from 120,000. Same thing. Guess what? Ma, I've employed 5 people.
Wow.
The government has problem, but don't make them your problem.
What you're saying in essence is the fact that regardless of the corruption in Nigeria, people can still have their way.
If you are creating value.
If you're creating
so
value.
The lady made sure that more than 10 of her friends registered for mentorship. Why? What did I do? What did I do? I created what?
Value.
She had what? Result. What did she show the people?
The result.
Bring result.
Let me ask you a personal question. As one who mentors people, what's your worst mentorship moment?
When you even pay and you're not ready to put in the work.
Oh, disgusting. True.
I sent somebody a message 2 days ago to come and take their money.
Disgusting.
You just bad. Because I'm not excited.
It's not
I only collect the money to make you serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not because I need
it's
your
the
money.
value.
No. Because sometimes people put value on what they pay for. So by then you now finally pay and you're not even ready to do the assignments, man, you're out of my class.
So you don't believe in free mentorship?
What's that?
Free mentorship.
If you don't have the money, you should shine. I did it. I carry people's bag. You have something. You don't have money, you have something.
Do you think people value what they get for free?
They don't do anything with it. Not people in this country.
Really?
They don't. It's wealthy people that value things that they get for free because they hardly get.
So good.
And that's why once you are rich, and so I know you are richer than me, you chop my money.
So good.
Because I know people are not giving you money. They value it because they don't get it. Do you understand? So
yes,
wealthy people, nobody gives them anything. So they value anybody that gives them something. Don't give poor people anything apart from charity.
Knowledge?
Knowledge you don't give poor people for free. They will not value it. But give them charity.
But they don't have money for it, to pay for it.
I said, but they have something they can give.
You feel there's a part of people that...
Oh, my dear. Me, when I was mentored by somebody that was selling pens, I used to do pens in this Lagos. I was carrying a bag. That was the day she left me. And she told me that the woman that she went to see cannot see both of us together because I was looking too wretched. I still went back the next day. Because I was learning now, carry a bag. That's what they call shoe shine.
I'm trying to picture and imagine you.
Me
then.
that time, I didn't even care because I was going somewhere. What you think I am is not what I am, it's what I think I am. So it doesn't matter.
That's
Those things,
right.
they don't pay me. You know, I know I cried that very day. I know. But it just makes me want to do more. To prove to everybody that my success is not in your hand. My destiny is in my hand. Take me to the desert. As long as you don't take grace away from grace, I will produce the same result. I proved it in Dubai. It is everything that you can do, and you do it very well. You will do it anytime. In any circumstances. So I used to tell people, the first place to start from is sales. Before you start a company, you better be a salesperson. Unless one day, one employer that is a salesperson, talk to anyhow and stop selling. I'm still the number one salesperson in my office. Just to prove a point.
Wow.
So if you are going for a sales school, meet where I'm going. That's my girl. I tell you.
Yes.
That's the truth. So I don't teach. I can't wait for my staff to be co-founder. But it's balling now.
So I have to control everything.
People that have invested. Why will somebody else come and be co-founder? Don't they have co-founders with other people outside of the company? Don't they have partnership
Yeah.
outside? Why not them? God told me that is the real word. That's the ideal word. Maybe we are not doing 9 to 5 well. I don't want to go into that. That's why people also leave churches to start their own.
Same mindset.
Offering. We are a body. An organization is a body. Once you have that kind of mindset, you attract those kind of people and everybody will be excited. You will even make more money. And you will be excited. You know this fulfillment that nobody is thinking that anybody is a slave. Because God created kings and princes, no slave. Don't make them one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they will know if you really are like that. So that was why the training, it's both for the employee and the employer. So and there's a way the employee will also behave that will make the employer begins to think like that.
Like that. True.
It's a value thing.
Yeah.
So sometimes they say, they're not paying me very. Are you the highest end person in the company? Why are you not the highest? Do you know in my company, there are some people that things are paying outside of the company structure.
Wow.
It's value.
The value they bring.
It's value. Just go and get value.
So let me ask you one last question, because what we've gotten today is something we all have to go back and ponder about. And
Did I win this podcast?
we'll talk about that. Look at this question.
Yeah.
Some people believe, or some people are thinking, what can I do? Let me put it like this. Let me ask you in a personal way.
Okay.
What is that thing that you see in people? God has exposed you to wealth. This person doesn't have, but if you see this thing in this person, you are attracted to that person.
Okay. Number one, integrity. Number two, eager to solve problems.
Wow.
Even when the person don't know how to, but willing to try.
Yeah.
Number three, does not complain.
Ah.
Number four, wristwatch does not exist.
How do you mean?
Solution is what drives them, not time.
Oh. Yeah.
Can I continue?
Yes.
Number five, willing to be taught and has a teachable spirit.
Yeah.
Number six, reduces excuses every time.
Wow.
No repetition of something that I said I'm
Mistake.
sorry yesterday.
Yeah.
Because sorry is not
Yeah.
offering
Wow.
that you keep in your pocket to reply everything you don't want to do excellently, knowing that the person is putting effort to be excellent. Then understanding the principles of wealth creation, even as a staff. Not trying to outshine your boss. Do you know that, sir, I don't spend any money that has not produced for me 10 times. Sometimes my staff even spend money than me.
Must have produced and produced.
Because money is not supposed to be spent. It's supposed to be multiplied. By the time you start spending with that multiplication, you've already defeated the purpose of money. So as long as the money has come, it's for multiplication. The businesses that don't grow is because they don't understand the difference between profit and margin. So I buy something for 10 naira, sell it for 15 naira, I think 5 naira is profit. No, it's not yet profit till that 5 naira goes to do their work, because that's the first thing coming out. So any money that comes out from anything is not profit. It is a margin. What does margin do? Is money. It goes and work harder. When it comes back, it can be profit. So even your salary is not meant to be spent like that, because it came out from you. He has not done his job by working. You must differentiate money from you. It was created to solve a problem, not food problem. It was created to multiply. Unless if you use it to buy food, you are multiplying energy. As long as it's to eat and add weight, the money was not useful. And that is why a lot of people cannot be wealthy, because they don't even know the fundamentals of wealth creation.
Now, answer this question like this. I want you to answer this question like this. You have staffs. I'm going to describe them. You answer simply. Sack or train? I'm going to give you descriptions. You mention whether you sack this person or you train this person. Now, this one is loyal but thinks very slowly.
You will sack yourself.
Has integrity but lazy.
I'll train.
Hardworking but quarrelsome.
I'll train.
Basic in thinking but always show up.
I'll train.
Late coming but solves problem.
You don't need to come. Solve my problem. Your coming, is it part of the problem I have? If I have somebody that is solving my problem, is not coming, do I need to see your face for us to move forward? Are you my husband?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you
Grace
so much
Ofure
for
here.
having me.
Thank you. So good to have you. Wow.